power of silence. What happens when you stop thinking? We live in a world that never stops talking. Phones buzzing, thoughts racing, noise everywhere. But the greatest transformation happens not in noise, but in silence. Silence is not the absence of sound, it is the presence of awareness. And something magical happens when you stop thinking. The mind resets, the body heals, and your true self awakens. The power of silence. Silence is not just the absence of sound, it's the gateway to clarity, creativity, and transformation. When you stop thinking, even for a moment, you don't lose awareness, you gain presence. The goal of silence is not to create a totally blank mind, which is often impossible. Instead, it is about disidentification, realizing that you are not your thoughts, you are the awareness or the observer of those thoughts. You are not the body, you are not the mind, you are not your imaginations, you are not your perceptions, you are not your sensations. The idea here is the person who is behind all those awareness, consciousness, the person sitting behind all those things and observing those thoughts. Recoupling, breaking the systematic reaction chain where thoughts immediately trigger an emotion which then triggers an actions, another stressful thought. For example, a critical thought leads to anxiety. That anxiety leads to procrastination. So the default mode network reset, allowing the brain's DMN, the network, activate during self-referential thought and mind wandering to settle and reorganization, which is critical for creativity and processing your information. My dear friends, the greatest thoughts to greatest leaders, for example, Steve Jobs, how he got Apple idea when he was sitting in meditation, right? And the thought, when universe supported him, the universe automatically given that vibration to him to go ahead with this idea. So when your mind is aligned your intentions to universe frequency, the universe gives the ideas. It's a God-given gift. So even the Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg, the people when they are in the silence, they get the ideas. Universe always there. The consciousness frequency is always there. But are you ready to capture that? Are you ready to align to that? That is what matters here. You discover the real you. Your identity is not your thoughts, not your body, not your emotions, not your imaginations, not your sensations. Thoughts are like a clouds. If you sit and look at the sky, sky is constant. But thoughts like just like a clouds come and go, come and go, come and go. They never stay at one place. So if you attach to bad thought, you will go into regret, get angry, regret, impatience, jealousy, regret, what happened in the past, shamefulness, and insecurity. So never attach to the thoughts, whether it's good or bad, just observe it, let go. Just like when you sit on the seashore, the waves come and go, come and go, come and go. But never stays at one place. Observe it. So that observation, what makes you more profound, more stillness, more consciousness. When your thinking stops, even for a second, you suddenly experience the pure awareness, the pure calmness, the original nature of you. In silence, you realize you are not the body, you are one who is watching your mind. You are not the mind, and you realize who is watching your mind. That is what you are the observer, right? So the idea is to realize yourself, the space between two breaths, right? The space between two thoughts, the space between two heartbeats, the space between two experiences. That the stillness, the observer between these two is your true nature. That is consciousness. Consciousness, where is consciousness? What is consciousness? Without consciousness, you cannot experience any experience. All experiences are occurring in consciousness, right? So you are the pure awareness, witnessing all these experiences in your consciousness. You are seeing through your consciousness. You are hearing through your consciousness. You are talking through your consciousness. So every experience what you are having is a reflection of your conscious senses. So where is consciousness? So consciousness is everywhere. Your body is in your consciousness. Your mind is in your consciousness. You are in the consciousness, and consciousness also within you. You are not the body mind. Your body, mind, thoughts, emotions are in your consciousness. You are the formless. You are the timeless. You are the shapeless. You are beyond boundaries. You are irreducible. You are eternal. So you are fundamentally there everywhere. Every experience is happening in you only. So you are the person, source for everything. So you need to get the status. So when thoughts go down, the emotions go up, and the stillness come down, emotions come down, your imaginations come down, then you can reflect your pure mirror of what you are. The transformation, what happens in silence when you successfully detach from the constant flow of thoughts, your mind and body shifts from a state of stress, systematic nervous system to one rest and repair, parasympathetic nervous system. Psychological and cognitive benefits, enhanced mental clarity. The mind becomes very clear water after sediment thoughts has settled. This allows you to better problem solving, deeper focus, and ability to process information more effectively without distraction. My dear friends, take a one bowl and put it water in it, and you put a mud and water become dirty. You put a coin in that, the coin goes and settles at the bottom of the bowl, but you can't see the coin. But coin is there. But after 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, if you see that dirty water, the mud goes and settles at the bottom of the bowl, then you can see the coin where it is. So if you have too much of thoughts which will make you confused your brain, you can't see the true self of you. And when thoughts come down, you have only out of 100 thoughts, if thoughts are coming down to only 5 to 2, 2 to 1, then how much clarity you will get it. So the focus, the problem solving, and ability to process information only happens when you focus only on one thought. How it is possible? Only through enhanced clarity, deeper settle down of other thoughts. So what is required here? You know how to settle down your thoughts. For that, what you should know that one, first of all, how to settle your thoughts. How to settle your thoughts is knowing your true self, going in introspect, meditate yourself, see yourself, observe yourself, witness yourself. That is the root cause split for everything. Every problem, people, why they say that one, first go and sit to the meditation. Go yourself, introspect yourself, who you are, what are you doing, why are you doing, and what is your true purpose of the life. Ask yourself, introspect yourself, question yourself, inquire about your thoughts, inquire about yourself. And all these problems are created by our own memory, mind, attachments, right? But how to split and solve that one? You should know how to solve the game of life, the game of emotions, the game of thoughts, the game of how to let go, the game of how to accept the people, the game of how to forgive the people, the game of observing your own true self. So how to win that game means we should know the rules of the game, how to play the game of life peacefully. That is all our true self. Boosted creativity. Silence encourages the brain's default mode network to engage in introspection, memory consolidation, and imaginative thought, which is a key driver for innovative ideas and aha moments. Increased self-awareness. Without a noisy internal distraction, you become more tuned to your true feelings, sensual physical sensations, and underlying needs. Right? Without the noisy internal distraction, you become more attuned to your true feelings. The self-awareness is the highest awareness, my friends. You might have a lot of money, you might have a lot of name, fame, wealth, health, relationships, so etc. But unless you realize your true self, who you are, unless you detach who you are from the body, mind, imagination, the accumulations, and the sensations and everything, you have to realize from everything in this universe is impermanent. Nothing is permanent. You should know that. So that the suffering, the misery, the sadness, the anger, fear, anxiety, depression, everything will not touch you. Even if they come to you closer, it will not shake you forever because of true self-awareness. Whatever problem comes in your mind, you can bounce back very quickly. Right? You should know your true awareness, your true self. All our Vedas, Bhagavad Gita, Sun Upanishads, Puranas, everything says that one. Know yourself. Know yourself. Then you can manifest anything. You can heal anything. You can attract anything. For that, you should know who you are first. Then you can accept the people, you can let go the people, you can forgive the people, you can less judge the people, and you will be truly joyful. You will detach from all the bondages. That is what is pure self-awareness, consciousness, witnessing your true nature. So improved decision making, taking a silent pause. Pause creates a space between a stimulus, the event, and your response, allowing you to choose a wise, intentional action instead of knee-jerk emotional reaction. You see, the space, the pause between the action and reaction will lot of meaning to you, who you are. Yes, space, just a space between action and reaction and response. Who you are, how patience you have, how cognitive, that small fraction of a second before you react for any action, any event, that shows you really who you are really are. Your patience, your experience, your maturity level, your spiritual being, your mental being, your mental state, your emotional fitness, everything shows in that fraction of a second. If something not happened what you expected, how quickly you are getting the angry, how quickly you are judging the people, how quickly you're throwing the people and shouting at them. That shows that maturity level in that fraction of pause between action and reaction shows that who you are really in a life as a person. So that is where the improved decision making, the improved self-awareness, the pause, the thoughts, emotion, bondages, and the self-compassion, the emotional regulation, the consciousness, the observation, the witnessing the situation, and your true self. Everything matters in that fraction of second who you are.